Over the past 2 decades, we have come a long way in developing calcium channel blockers for the management of hypertension. We have reached new heights in combining short plasma half-life with an extended duration of action, providing intrinsic 24-hour blood pressure control from a once-daily dose. The evolution in molecular design of this class of agents has culminated in a latest generation calcium channel blocker that is effective, well-tolerated, and provides 24-hour blood pressure control from a single daily dose. Zanidip. Zanidip itself is a highly lipophilic molecule with a very high affinity for lipid cell membranes. Following absorption, Zanidip initially binds to plasma proteins, but is quickly transferred to the arterial cell membranes. Crucially, to the vascular smooth muscle cells. Here, it gradually interacts with the calcium channels, blocking them over a sustained period of time. Zanidip's duration of action is dependent not on its presence in the plasma, but by its duration within the vascular smooth muscle cell membranes. By this mechanism, Zanidip results in vasodilation of the arterial vessel, providing blood pressure control over 24 hours, despite having a short plasma half-life. 24-hour ambulatory blood pressure monitoring in mild to moderate hypertensive patients has shown that Zanidip tablets, 10 milligrams once daily, provide a statistically significant lowering of systolic and diastolic blood pressure after 4 weeks treatment. Similar results were obtained using 20 milligrams once daily. Over 24 hours, Zanidip tablets at a dose of 20 milligrams once daily were as effective as 10 milligrams of amlodipine in lowering systolic and diastolic blood pressure. The effectiveness of Zanidip, compared with amlodipine, was consistent throughout the day and night. Zanidip has been shown to have a slower onset of action compared with other calcium channel blockers. Following entry into the outer endothelial cell layer, Zanidip exhibits slow transport across cell membranes of the arterial wall, accessing its target site of action in smooth muscle cells over a period of time. The final outcome of these processes, occurring at the molecular level, results in a gradual onset of dilation of the vascular blood vessel network. This slow vasodilation mechanism may be one reason for the low incidence of side effects observed for Zanidip compared to placebo. In a pooled safety analysis of 1,128 hypertensive patients treated with Zanidip tablets of 10 milligrams, the tolerability profile of Zanidip was comparable with control patients receiving placebo. By contrast, separate pooled analysis for licidipine, nifedipine SR, and amlodipine have shown a higher incidence for the same common side effects. Of particular interest was Zanidip's notably low incidence of peripheral edema and reflex tachycardia. Zanidip, with its placebo-like side effect profile, has also been shown to be an effective treatment for isolated systolic hypertension, ISH, in elderly patients. ISH affects approximately 15% of people aged 60 years or older. A raised systolic blood pressure was once thought to be acceptable for elderly people, but is now known to be not only an independent risk factor for stroke and cardiac events, but more closely correlated than elevated diastolic pressure to these events. The Systolic Hypertension in Europe trial clearly demonstrated the benefits of active management of patients suffering from ISH with nitrendiprine. In a placebo-controlled study of 83 patients, Zanidip produced a significant reduction in systolic blood pressure after 4 weeks, which was maintained at 8 weeks. The vast majority of patients were controlled using Zanidip tablets of 10 milligrams once daily. Zanidip tablets have a novel pharmacological profile, which combines a short plasma half-life with effective 24-hour blood pressure control from a single once-daily dose. This latest generation calcium channel blocker has an excellent tolerability profile. In addition, Zanidip tablets are effective for the management of ISH, as well as being effective in mild to moderate essential hypertension. Zanidip, an innovative molecular design and a real advance in the management of hypertension.